Nobody knows the extent of the injury. If it were me, I wouldn't play him the rest of this week, and I probably wouldn't play him Thursday or Friday. But I expect him in uniform next Saturday or Sunday, assuming Duke doesn't get knocked out in the first game.
That's the scenario. It's going to be really tempting to sit him a little bit longer, because if you sit him for that Saturday, Sunday game against the 8-9, and I'm assuming they're going to get the 1 here because we know the games that are played and the conversation that's going to happen. But if Flag's not ready for the start of the tournament, people are going to say, well, are they really a 1? Are you guaranteed to have Flag? Like, there are so many levels to this conversation, but I would assume that with the talent that they have on that roster, that it's going to be really tempting to sit him for Saturday or Sunday, because then you get that day of rest and then a handful of other days before you have to get back on the court again.
It all depends on who you play. If you get Utah State, you don't need him. If you get UConn, you'd like him out there. Duke has 3 losses. How can you give him a 2? There's nobody deserving to move up to line 1, and this isn't a season-ending injury. So I expect him to be out there first weekend of the tournament. That's my opinion. As for what he's worth, I wrote the story on Fox, talked to Chris Andrews. Ironically enough, yesterday, story goes up in the morning, and he says Duke is 2 points better than Auburn on a neutral. And I asked the question yesterday, and Corby came on Chicken Dinner, and I said, hey, what's he worth? I said 5. So if Flag is playing and Flag is healthy, Duke -2. If Flag is out, I think Auburn's -3. And Corby basically agreed. I think he went 2.5 to 2.5. I don't think the books could open anything shorter than 3, though. If Flag wasn't out there, Auburn would get bet and bet and bet. But this is a 5-point player.